Hello GamerDads, this is Moobit from GamerDads.co.uk here with another tech unboxing stroke review for you, and it's to go along with our report from Eurogamer 2011 because it is this, the OnLive Micro console. A lot of you have been asking about this thing, and obviously there's a very active forum post about OnLive as a service. I mean, you don't necessarily need the micro console to play OnLive games, which is the beauty of it. You can actually play them on your PC, on your tablet like an iPad. You can play it on your Android handset very soon, which I'm sure there'll be an iPhone thing coming out very soon. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to have a PC, you do need to have a wide broadband connection, preferably. Just to let you guys know, 2 megabits is minimum, but 5 megabits is recommended for your broadband connection on there. But you know, if you've got that kind of connection and you don't want to be tied to your PC, you want to play on a big HD screen, then this is the way to go. And very sexy it is too. Let's get the box open for you. As you can see, as is the way with things like Apple and that for the last few years, always boxed very sexily. Now then, inside here you've got your OnLive Micro console, which you plug into your HD TV, and your controller, which is very more of an amalgamation of a 360 controller, but with the positioning of a PlayStation controller on the analog sticks. Here's the OnLive console itself. Bit of plastic over the front, so we'll take that off for you. Oh, the satisfying rip of taking plastic off of gadgets. I love it. And here it is, very shiny, in the studio lighting it is too. But as you can see, this is my hand, it is very, very small. To give you a size comparison, that's an iPhone 4. And it lays bang over it with about, what, a centimetre coming out there. There and there, a couple of centimetres there because of the angle of it. Very sexy. There's the end. Not much thicker. So on the back you have, let's switch to macro, my new catchphrase now, HDMI port, AV port, obviously you want to be using HDMI if you can, audio, serial, Ethernet to plug in your cable, and your power, your AC. On the front, nice and simple, 2 USB ports, that's it. The usual specs on the back there. The USB ports can be used for the controller. The controllers are actually wireless, but you know, you can plug them in to run from the power. I do believe you can plug in anything into these, so you can plug in a USB hub, you could plug in a keyboard, anything you want really. So set that down to the side for a moment. The usual kind of instruction booklets, that's your warranty, etc. Put that in there. Quick setup guide. So this gives you an idea of the console itself. So there you go. HDMI into the TV, Ethernet cable into your modem, and into the plug. It's that simple. I have to put the batteries in the controller. You can have it wired or whatever. Right, so the controller itself, very quickly. I'm trying to make this quick because our contact in the OnLive stand at Eurogamer was very helpful, and you'll watch this if you're watching this as part of the vidcast, you'll see a lot of the explanations on there. Really, it's just to give you an idea of what this thing looks like in someone's hand. Oh yes, take the plastic off. And there's your controller, shiny, shiny. As you can see, very good D-pad, fantastic for fighting games, and both myself and Steve can vouch for that because we played Street Fighter 4 on this thing. Very much like an Xbox, you've got your OnLive button, your connecting button there. That tells you which controller you are, because this thing can take up to 4 wireless controllers, and you can talk to your friends through a Bluetooth headset, much in the same way as a PS3. Select and start, A, B, X, Y, your bumper buttons and your trigger buttons. Very nice actually, they're very, very good spring on them, not too spongy. Much like an Xbox controller again, you've got a battery port on the bottom, so you can put your batteries in there, or you can use a rechargeable battery that you get in the box. We'll show you that in a second. On the front, here's the important buttons here. Now, these are used for brag clips. What the hell are brag clips, I hear you ask? Well, I'll try and do an overlay for you for a promo video. Basically, this console is always recording what you're doing, because there is no processing power hardly going on inside this thing. For any of you guys who aren't that technically minded, the idea of this is that all the games run on the central servers at OnLive itself. All you are effectively watching is a video stream going through the internet into this and into your TV. That's effectively all you're doing, which is why the fastest broadband speed as possible is recommended, because then you're not going to get any latency or skipping or anything like that. Although, to be honest, in my experience, we haven't actually experienced any of that yet while we've been playing it. Now, brilliant for GamerDads nights. All you need to do, if you say you're playing a first-person shooter up against the GDs, all you need to do is, if you get a really cool kill that you want to show off on, at the moment it'll post directly to Facebook on its own, you program it in on the website, but it's soon going to be posting to YouTube and Twitter as well. We are reliably informed by contacting OnLive. All you do is bang that button, brag clip comes up, and it automatically posts the last 10 seconds of the game that you've just been playing while you continue playing, which is absolutely brilliant. You can imagine the bragging rights you can have with the community on that, showing off about taking somebody out in a crazy way. Underneath the tray, the usual kind of stuff. This is the plug. Nice shiny black box again. Lovely presentation. So there's your AC adapter. Can you see that? There you go. AC adapter. And then in this box, the all important cabling. You get everything in here. A lot of people I found at Eurogamer were wondering how they're going to connect this thing. They didn't realise you could lift the tray up, so don't make that mistake. I had a few people coming back going, "Oh, they don't get any cables." It's like, well, lift the tray up then, mate. There's your what's that? That's the USB. There you go, USB on that end. That goes into the controller if you want to keep it wired. Ethernet cable if you've not got one already. Whoops. Batteries for your controller pack that comes with it. Rechargeable controller pack there. So what you are best off doing is charging that up, using that to play your games. When it starts running low, you stick some batteries in, get that on charge in the meantime, and then swap it around again. Fantastic, you never have to stop playing. Apart from sleeping, but who needs sleep? And of course your HDMI cable to go into the back. It's that simple.
OnLive is cloud gaming. But what is cloud gaming? Cloud gaming is a new way to experience the hottest games instantly, wherever and whenever you want them. Cloud gaming doesn't use discs, so you never have to wait in line to get the games you want. Cloud gaming doesn't require high-end hardware for you to play the latest titles. Cloud gaming doesn't require big downloads, so you can start playing instantly. You can even play the same game on your PC, Mac, or TV. That's why with OnLive, all your time is game time. Just like when you get your music or watch videos on demand, OnLive delivers the games you want instantly, right from the cloud. OnLive builds all the computing power you need into its own servers, so you can play top-tier games over the internet from nearly any PC, Mac, or TV. It's gaming made easier and faster. It's instant gaming from OnLive. So what are you waiting for? Play now for free at onlive.com.
Just play.
So we're back. Just wanted to show you the controller once more, give you a size comparison. That's an Xbox 360 controller. It's the nearest thing with the shape, and basically it fits. It is a 360 controller. I think they must have used the same manufacturer, frankly. It's exactly the same. So if you're used to a 360 controller, you know exactly what you're getting here. The only difference being it's a PlayStation setup with the D-pad there and the left analog stick there, you know, the two at the bottom, rather than the analog stick up here. So if you're not used to that, fine. Obviously you've got your buttons on the front. Battery packs are exactly the same. Even plugs in the same, as just a different cable. Okay, so there's that. You don't even have to use the OnLive thing. I mean, if you're using it on your PC especially, but you can use it on this console as well. But it supports that controller, but you can also use a normal 360 controller for Windows if you're going to plug it into your PC. The drivers are all already there. Same for the wireless 360 controllers if you're using it on your PC. And it also, I've got a list here. There's the Logitech Chill Stream, the Logitech F510, the P3200 Rumble Pad, and the Mad Catz Gamepad, all while playing on your PC or your Mac. Because, as I say, that one of the selling points of this thing is the cloud service. It's also one of the things that people are getting a bit nervous about, especially as oldies who like to hold physical things in their hand. But if you can imagine this, okay, you've got your game, they're all on the server online, okay? You don't need a powerful PC. I know for a fact a GamerDad has got his hands on one of these and he's using a 6-year-old PC because it's, you know, it works because it's just running the video, okay? You could start playing, for example, on here, on your TV. You know, your missus comes in, wants to watch some Emmerdale. If you've just got the one TV, you pause it and save it on here, flip over to your PC, pick it up exactly where you left off on your PC. Bit bored of that, you want to go to bed, you switch that off, you flip it over to your iPad or whatever in the future, and you can carry on playing on there. You go to your in-laws, you can use their PC or take that, which is tiny, you know, in your back pocket basically. Plug it into their Ethernet when you get there, carry on playing where you were. It's brilliant. You could access these games anywhere, anytime, which is always a bonus when you need something to do. But just like I say, bear in mind in the back of your head, the better the broadband connection, the better the service you're going to get. So you need a minimum of 2 megabits. If not, 5+ is highly recommended. Okay, just to make you aware of that. Now it has to be wide. If it's 2 megabits, it has to be wide. It will not work. Okay, if you're going to use Wi-Fi, make sure it's 5 megabits or above, otherwise it's just going to go all skew with. It will work, but it does go a bit pixelated because you know, obviously you know, the Wi-Fi is not really built for it. I'll put up some tech specs on the actual review on GamerDads.co.uk. There are certain there's a certain setting you have to put on your Wi-Fi network to do it. If you've got like a standard router, it's not on the right setting really. I'm not going into details here, but if you want to find out more, I will put some very detailed tech specs on the write-up on GamerDads.co.uk, so please do check that out. In fact, if I get a chance, I will put a QR code here, you can scan it and go to the write-up on there. Bear in mind it's going to be on GamerDads 2.0, which is being released. I'm recording this in September. It's probably going to be October, November when 2.0 gets released, and it's going to be on there as well. But it should it'll be the same website address URL, so it should get to the same place. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up now, and we'll get back to Andre and GD, who are about to play some Street Fighter 4. Take it easy.